Hi everyone, welcome back to Maximum Attack Rallying. Ooh, what a weekend it's been. Rally Finland. I just wanted to do a quick video about this because there's been some pretty interesting stuff going on, hasn't there? And it has had an enormous impact on the World Rally Championship title race for 2024. And I think has changed the dynamics significantly. So I think the biggest story is that it looks like Sébastien Ogier is going to be going for his 9th World Championship title. So by winning in Rally Finland, he was the maximum point scorer. He got 24 points compared to 23 points for Thierry Neuville. He now sits second in the championship. So the part-time driver missed 3 rallies earlier in the year, Safari, Poland, Sweden. He now sits second. He's 27 points behind Neuville, but he is effectively now Toyota's lead driver, which is insane, isn't it, when you think about it, considering his, he hasn't done a full season since, 21? So it was supposed to be about doing the rallies he enjoyed and helping Toyota to win the Manufacturers' Championship. He now finds himself second in the championship, and he has suggested to Dirtfish after the rally that he's probably now going to do the remaining 4 rounds and try and go for title number 9. That is fantastic in a way, but I can't help but think that it's kind of, I don't know, I know a lot of people have talked about this, and I think it's just a bit sad in a way that a part-time driver can miss 3 rallies and still be in contention for the title. I think there's something about that for me that kind of undermines the state of the championship. It's great to see the competitiveness that we've got right now. Obviously things have been toing and froing a bit. But that is, it's concerning, isn't it? And it's concerning for Toyota in particular, because their part-time driver, or one of their part-time drivers, is the one that is now leading their championship charge. And that definitely raises some questions. Obviously, Kalarov and Per are elected to only be part-time this year. And had things gone better for him over this weekend, we might have been looking at a slightly different picture, because he was on course to win the event but crashed out on the penultimate stage. So there's that dynamic. I think the other big thing, of course, is Elfyn Evans, and sadly, for me at least, I think that his title chances are now gone for this year. It pains me to say that, because I really, really want to see Elfyn win a championship. I think he's shown over the last few seasons that he is more than capable of doing so. He has the speed. He's finished second in the championship. He's run Sébastien Ogier close on more than one occasion, and he has come so close to winning, but he has just, something isn't right, is it? We're consistently seeing the same thing, and that is this constant feeling of discomfort. He's not totally happy in the car. He's not happy with the feeling in the car. Ever since these new Rally 1 cars came along, we haven't seen the Elfyn Evans that we saw battling with Ogier in 2020 and 2021. We haven't seen that same level of consistent speed, and that is really, really sad. And I really hope that he can find a way to overcome that, because you only get so many chances to win the World Rally Championship. This year should have been his best chance, and he has, he's not managed to do that. And I think now he's outside the top 3. I can't remember how many points exactly he is off the title lead. A lot now. And I think, unfortunately, this was a turning point, and it was a turning point in the wrong direction, and I'm really, really disappointed about that. He was very unlucky with the mechanical failure, but to crash out, on the final day was just, I think, unfortunately, probably the final nail in his championship coffin. I think he now needs major drama for Neuville, and unfortunately, I think that's game over. But like I said, he has to find something, because he has got another 2 seasons with these cars. And after those 2 seasons, he's going to be getting towards the more senior end of his career, and he's not going to have many chances left. So he has to make some steps with that car, really, really desperately. This year is gone as far as I'm concerned. He just needs to focus on trying to win rallies and find consistent speed. So I think now that really leaves us in a 3-horse race, but perhaps really a 2-horse race. Oitanak, he crashed out, 0 score for him as well. That's not good, is it? You know, that should have been a rally that favoured him. He's got a mountain to climb, so he's still in it. But I think, you know, this is an Ogier and Neuville battle now. And I haven't really said anything about Neuville, have I? But this was actually a really good weekend for him. He was nowhere at the beginning of the weekend. And, you know, he didn't have a very good rally Latvia because he was punished by his road position. But he's come away from Finland scoring only 1 point less than Ogier. And his championship lead, as I said, is now 27 points. He is in a fantastic position. He has ridden his luck. He has been fast when he can be. And he's putting in a really good shift this year. I think if Neuville does win the championship, and he is now in a very good position to do that, it will absolutely be deserved, won't it? What a fantastic performance he's put in this year. It has been really, really, really good. But, oh, it's going to be exciting, isn't it? 4 rallies left, and Ogier is going to go for it. And my, that is something to savour, isn't it? For him to have now said, I think he said something to the effect of, I don't really have any choice but to go for it. That is fantastic, isn't it? You know, this would be such a huge thing. This isn't going to be easy. He's got 4 rallies, 27 points behind. He really needs to put in some results to claw that gap back and overhaul Neuville in 4 rallies when Neuville is in such a good position. It is a big, big ask for Ogier. He is capable of it, but it is a really big ask. But what a story it would be. I would feel really bad for Neuville if he doesn't win the title after everything he's done this year and the performances he's put in this year. But for Ogier to win, to have missed 3 rallies, to come back, to overhaul Neuville, to win that 9th title, to equal Sébastien Loeb's record of 9 titles, would be an incredible story. Like I said, it does kind of undermine the championship a little bit if a part-timer can miss 3 rallies and still win the title. I think there are some questions there about the state of things when a part-timer can still be that in that position, and obviously road order has helped him in the earlier part of the season when he wasn't doing all the events. But if he's there, if he does it, that, yeah, I will hold my hands up. That will be incredible. So that is fascinating, and it has, I think, added some real intrigue to what was looking increasingly like the Thierry Neuville show. So I think it's going to be absolutely fascinating to see what happens over the next 4 events. But I think this has been a turning point, hasn't it? You know what? We talked a lot over the last few weeks about how these 3 fast gravel rallies were going to affect things. I said before this run of events, or during this run of events, that it could be what turns the championship on its head. You know, if Evans had a good run, or Tanak had a good run, it could have seen Neuville not leading the championship anymore. As it turns out, it's helped Neuville to cement his place at the top of the championship, but it's also put a massive dent in the title hopes of Elfyn Evans and Tanak. And by some, you know, miracle, not just a miracle, is it? You know, he is quite good. It has projected Sébastien Ogier right back into it. So absolutely fascinating. I can't wait to see what happens. So we'll leave it there. I think there's going to be lots more to be said about this over the coming weeks and months as we get into the next 4 events. But I thought it was worth a little touch on, because the fact that Ogier has now said that he's going to do the remaining rounds and go for title number 9 is incredible. So thank you as always for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow me on all the other socials, and I will see you again next time.